God. Set the house on fire here. Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I am Natalie and I am here to do the monthly reading for September 2020 for the sign of Taurus. So let's begin the shuffle right off. Let's get right into it. The shorter these are. I tried again to reconnect to the live, to do this live for Taurus. I'm not wasting another hour sitting there watching the little thing go round and round and round. So, this is for Taurus. Give them leadership, give them direction, give them support, give them insight, give them clarity. Let them know it's coming at them, let them know it's moving away from them. Whatever they need to know, please bring this forward for Taurus for this general free public reading for the month of September 2020 for Taurus. Bring me, truly, what needs to come up for Taurus for the month of September, the whole month. I'm going to cut the deck right here. If my face looks pinched and angry or moody or anything like, yeah, it is. Because I've been going through crap here. All over this stuff and every little thing for the last, all day yesterday, continuing into today. I have every right. That's all I can say, to feel the way I'm feeling. Unless I'm in a reading, then everything goes away. And it's all about the reading, which I love. Here we go. Spirit, okay. As this deck stands, Lilith, of the top 5 cards, the cards that are meant for this general free public reading for the sign of Taurus in this year of 2020. Of the top 5 cards, as this deck stands, the cards that are meant for this general public reading for Taurus. Good enough. Good enough for me. All right, your very first card, your overall energy. Again? God damn it. 5 of Wands. Oh, beautiful. Finances and wealth. This is your overall energy. Finances and wealth. Thank God. The Sun. Hearth, home, family, relationships, intimates. Another frickin' 5. Taurus. 5 of Swords. I'm sorry. This is terrible. Challenges. We've got the Chariot. Final card. Card number 5. Your message from Spirit. 6 of Swords. So here we go. 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 All right. Okay. Just hold on one moment. I have to check something. Somebody's messaging. Sorry about that. Anyways, what I tell ya? Accidental shutdown. My God. I've asked the universe to take this frustration away from me. I've begged it. Oh. 5 of Wands. I'm not liking this reading, except for in your finances and wealth sector, you got a gorgeous card here. All right? That's going to lessen the degree of the 2 5s, along with the Chariot as well. It's a good card. The 6 of Swords is okay as well. The good ones always lessen the degree of the darkness of the darker cards, right? So we've got here, we got the 5 of Wands to open things up. I'm not happy about that for you, but hopefully there won't be any intensity on top of it. This is a card about competitions and tests. You may be feeling overwhelmed by other people's opinions. In families, this 5 can also show you may have some children that are problematic, a little demanding, even at work. Colleagues who talk first They usually talk over you, so it can be a fight just to get heard. How frustrating. Another meaning is dealing with a deluge of emails, phone calls, meetings. There's either nothing happening at all, it gets too quiet, and then when it starts, everything happens at the same time. Become the observer, if you can. Damn flies, if you can. Know who needs your help. However, try not to heal everybody and focus on you too. You've got to not just you too. You've got to focus on you first in any situation so that you can be of some good to somebody else. You need to take care of you first so that you're the best that you can be in any situation. Posturing, ego, pride, debate, test, opinions, communication, overload with this card. A bit of a hectic month ahead? Yes. People problematic? Yes. Dealing with others. It's like somebody's asking you a question, then they don't let you answer. They just talk over you. Why ask in the first place? You know? Let's move on to the next one. I don't like the fives. I'm sorry, I don't. I like the Sun. I like the Chariot. I even like the Six of Swords. But these two fives, not even my reading, and it's making me angry that they even showed up. Let's get into the best sign of all, which is the very next sign, and that is the Sun. Happiness is the prompt on the card. This is a very joyful card, a very positive card, and it's predicting for you, Taurus, happiness, and it's time for a well-deserved break or relaxation, especially if life has been stressful lately. The Sun is a welcome sign that the pressures are going to end very soon for you. It's going to lighten up. You're finally going to be able to unwind and relax a little bit, let your guard down a little bit. So it's true relaxation. You may be spending time maybe with children around you. They don't necessarily have to be your own. Or even better yet, you're finding your own inner child. You want to have a few days with abandon, with innocence, and joy, and play, and fun. Letting yourself go, letting your hair down, kind of thing, so to speak. Children have no real responsibility, and that's where you want to be for a couple of days to really recharge, get your energies in order, and come back into a good place for yourself. You could be going on a holiday somewhere, taking small trips. You're going to find peace and contentment if you do so. In a certain place that's going to nurture and inspire you at the same time. The Sun favors creative pursuits as well. Lots of pops of color going on there. You may turn your attention to some hobbies or creative projects. And guess what? Don't be surprised if they flourish. If they keep on keeping on, kind of thing, right? And this is a good thing, because these are good things. The advice: you need to appreciate, all right? Stop, take time, put up gratitude, appreciation, because you have some deserved success coming your way. This is going to be a special time of rest for some of you, and recuperation for maybe a few more. Enjoy feeling this safeness that you're feeling. Appreciate the harmony that's starting to settle in around you, almost putting you into a nest of comfort and freedom, relaxation, recuperation. That's what it's like. You feel safe and protected. Keywords: growth, joy, protection, holidays, success and contentment. For some, there's some extra funnies. Yeah, there's some extra funding coming in for you. A little bit more of a ramp up to your money flow. Unexpected money for some, all right, or good business money-wise for others. Good time. Money's not your immediate concern right now for most. You're doing okay despite the pandemic, despite the unemployment. A lot of you are doing okay. All right, Taurus, Five of Swords. It's within your home life. Thank God for the Sun and the Chariot and the Six of Swords, the lightness, intensity. All right? Conflict. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's conflict. All right? Let me see here. I hate this. Dragging my butt. I really don't want to read the darn thing. But I have to, right? So an argument or other conflict is leaving you feeling very battle-worn, very small, head down, sheepish, you know, that kind of a thing, because you gave into your impulses. For some, it's having the same argument over and over with the same person. Never seems to end, doesn't get any better, doesn't go away. You never feed into it. You always turn your back, you walk away, because you had your say eons ago. And whoever that saying was for, when you said something, they're still not getting it. You're done. And all of a sudden, it hits a nerve. It's the same old, hits a nerve. And you turn around rather than walk away. And you blow out full steam ahead. And you give it to them. But here's the problem. You've lost your Miss or Mr. Cool about you. You've given in to feelings of anxiety and frustration. It's leaving you feeling small because it gives you a feeling of losing control. You're not liking that. That's not sitting well with you at all. It makes you even angrier. But now you're biting so hard on your tongue to not say anymore. You're almost in blood. Put it that way. What the other person could have done was somebody that you probably trusted. They've been very cruel. They've been unkind and even flippin' devious to you. And it's really wounded the friendship or your relationship. It could even be romance out of jealousy or just the need for power. But it ruins. It puts a wedge between you and somebody else. It's a pretty powerful wedge. Two backs turned to each other. You're here, they're there, but you're faced the other way. Kind of a thing. You don't get anywhere that way. At some point, you guys are going to have to turn around and face each other to settle this, see if you can free yourself from it, because you need to be free of this. You don't need this crap weighing down on you. Neither does the other person. But you make your point, you make it clear, and then walk away and say no more. Don't even talk to me about it anymore. I swear to God, if you bring it up again. This is how this is going. This is how things are going to be. You become very assertive and tell that other person. Don't stand there and keep asking me over and over and over again about the same conversation. Just because things aren't going exactly the way you want, they are what they are. It is what it is. Accept it. Shut up and move on. Because I am. You're not going to keep dragging me backwards here. Because that's what it feels like. You keep getting pulled back. You keep getting pulled back. Kind of a thing. You're best to avoid this person at all costs at this time. Do yourself a favor. These cards. Sometimes the card also, excuse me. Sometimes the card can also reveal communication problems within families, within the home, within your private life, your immediate sector, your private sector, and the people that are involved with that. There could be hurtful opposition for some, people going against you, or being unfairly overruled and unfairly ignored overall. Really hard to keep your cool and keep everything inside. Maybe if you go out away from wherever the problem is and try to find an outlet for your frustrations. On a more positive note, whatever's going on for some of you, there's nothing hidden. Everything's up and above board. Everything's on the table. The playing field has been leveled, kind of a thing. Because everything's out in the open now. Nothing's being hidden. Everything's being said. There's no holding back anymore for you. You take the bull by the horns and you direct it where it's going to go. That's what you need to do, Taurus. Advice, you need to stand your ground. You don't need to respond to aggression or anybody that's aggressive towards you. What you need to do is be assertive. Stand your ground and don't back down no matter what. You can't just retreat and let it go. You're going to have to deal with it. You stand your ground in a very assertive way. And you don't back down. You hold it. All right? Ask the universe to stay with you, to hold you through it as well, to help you, so you can move past all this crap. Because this is crap. It's what it is. It's senseless, stupid, but it's endless. Oh my God. It is so endless, it's overwhelming. But you're going to have to make a stand that you wouldn't normally take. And other people around you are going to go, what? What are they doing? Oh my God, I've never seen that side of them before. Good. That's what you want them to see. That's the reaction you want. Oh my God, what are they going to do? What are they going to say? And all eyes all of a sudden are on you. Your ears are open. Everybody's, you know, the people that matter, jaws are dropping because you're showing another side of you that rarely comes out. But you have to end this. You have to move past this. The next card we're looking at here is the beautiful Chariot. I like this card. A lot of activity and a lot of movement going on for you as well. This is beautiful. It really, really is. Let me bring it up first. There it is. This was meant to come up with your name all over it, Taurus. Okay. I like it. It's time for you to make some very serious progress. Once you get this mess cleaned up with this other person or people, then it'll be time for you to start heading out and leading the way. Travel's going to be favored now. So are moves connected with work for those this might apply to. If you're moving because of work for work, it's going to be a good move for you. Real good move. Very fast, very quick, very efficient, very clean. No struggles. No tanglements. You're going to get through it okay. This card is also a general sign that every aspect of your life is going to surge forward. You see the pattern developing here. Your life's going to do a bit of a transition. Everything's going to get real busy for you, like crazy. Things moving forward, things are growing, things are coming to the forefront, whether you're ready for it or not. Everything. Excuse me. Every aspect of your life is going to surge forward, and this is a fantastic thing. Beautiful. It shows growth, forward movement. You're getting somewhere. That's what I'm hearing. You're getting somewhere. However, a balance is necessary. You may need to treat some people around you with care, because this is a card of energy rather than sensitivity. Remember that. The card is revealing that good timing and being aware of your ego will be essential if you're to keep your show on the road. Additional meaning of the card is acquiring a new car, 4 wheels, or truck, or bike, who knows, but you're getting another vehicle. For some of you, it's not for everybody, it's a general reading. Maybe one of you, you know. The advice is time to actively move forward with your plans. Keep your ego in check. Remain grounded as well. Stay within reality. Watch your ego when it's needed. But most of all, you're allowed to enjoy this time of power and this time of motivation. You now have reason to move as fast as you're moving, right? Keywords are journeys and determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and I'm so envious, protection. So, that's what it is. This is a good card for you guys. You just need to hold on and work through anything that's been in the way, that you've been tripping over, that's been tripping you. You've got to stand and clean up this aggression, right? You've got to clean it up to get everything back on an even keel again. And with this card, you move real fast. It's all about quick movement. So, the last card we're looking at here, look at the time we've made, only 15 minutes in. Isn't that something? The last card, your message from Spirit, certainly not the least. 6 of Swords. It's not a bad card. This shows where you're going to be after you deal with the mess. You got to clean up here and get some things straightened out once and for all. Calmness from this beautiful card for you. More than happy to read it for you, give it to you. Just fan-freaking-tastic. So, with the Six of Swords, when this card comes up, your message from Spirit is telling you it's time for you to glide now that the mess has been cleaned up and dealt with. It's time for you to glide into more peaceful, calmer waters now, after the fact. Excuse me. This is a very reassuring card. If you've suffered any upheaval, any conflicts or uncertainty quite recently, if that's gone on, a very calming card for you. The Six also predicts physical journeys over water. In general, the Six is seeing you moving on in very positive ways. New work may also be on the horizon for some. Another meaning is protection, and that you prioritize what's important to you now. That's going to be important that you do that priority. Leave behind the people and the situations that are no longer serving you. Life is too short. Time to move on. Go for something better. Go for something that's more satisfying for you. The advice, go with the flow of life. How easy is that? That's all you got to do. Go with the flow of life. There's no need for you to resist any changes that are coming your way. They're meant to be. It's going to be a big payoff for you. Feeling great, being led into wonderful zones and areas that can unfold in your life. You're being led through. You're given a little nudge and a little push. So go with it. Just go with it. There's no need for you to be afraid. There's no need for you to feel that you've got to put a wall up or anything like that. You're wide open. Leave yourself open. Your keywords here, final words in your reading here, Taurus, are journeys. And it doesn't mean physical journeys, just physical. It means mental, emotional, spiritually as well. Journeys in many ways, shapes, and forms. Moving on from the bad that you left behind, absolutely. Immigration with an E, that shows some of you taking a trip and going into, okay, could be an area, and I just mean situations and people kind of area, or you're going into a country you've never been in before. That's what the E, immigration, means. Finding a safe haven, how wonderful. We all need that. Finding peace, finding resolution, and knowing that you're under the protection of the universe. So there you go. We're at 18 minutes. That's going to be a fast upload and processing. There we go, Taurus. Please enjoy the rest of September. Summer ends September 21st, so please embrace the rest of summer. Let's all collectively try to freeze that weather where we're at right now. These temperatures for the rest of the year would be fantastic to be able to, kind of like last winter, only better than last winter. Last winter didn't really happen for us. Maybe even better than last winter. Let it be so warm that all it does is rain. And on the sunny days, make them fall like nice and breezy, beautiful sun, blue skies. Going for what? Wearing only a sweater, when you go out instead of layers of winter clothing. If we all put that out there, it would happen. I believe that. It happened last year. So, anyways, please take good care of yourself. Enjoy your summer. Dive right into it. All right? Embrace it for all that it is. Also, get that mess cleaned up with those people, that situation, that person. Enough is enough is enough, and you shouldn't be walking around feeling that small because you lost control. You're only human. It's okay. You're allowed. All right? So please keep your integrity at forefront and center. You will not go wrong that way. Also, please join the channel if you haven't. Subscribe. Click the notification bell, which doesn't always notify you. One way to be guaranteed to not miss any Bay of Fundy Fortunes post, pre-recorded or live, is to join the Facebook group Bay of Fundy Fortunes, Fundy. Come on in. You got to be approved to get in. You just don't waltz in there and do whatever you want, willy-nilly. It's closed. It's private. It's global. No politics, no religion is allowed. All right? Keep those things for another page. for your own page. This kind of a thing. Oh, my poor hummingbirds. My hummingbird feeder broke the other day when I took it down to change it. And they're up there, and they're flying, and they're looking where to go, where to go, where to go. Makes me feel really bad. Poor babies. Anyways, please keep the peace in. You can share your love, your light out with the rest of the world because it's seriously needed. Even if you only touch the lives of one person or two people, you can have the butterfly effect. It continues to carry through and carry on much further than you would ever know about. And that's important. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate your presence. I hope you've enjoyed the Taurus reading. It was a lively one, that's for sure. But nothing is written and carved in stone here. All right? This is temporary. We'll have better things come October. I'd like to thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. Sorry this wasn't live. It'll be tomorrow before you get it sometime. Well, it'll be after the fact hearing me, right? Talking about it. You'll have had it by then. Anyways, thank you very, very much, everybody. World of love to you all. And happiness. Stay strong, Taurus. This is just going to spice things up a bit for the month of September. Try to enjoy as much of it as you can. Remain positive as well. Even in the face of negativity, fight the shadows and the darkness with joy, happiness, and love. Goodbye for now.